Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tabletop Bob. My name is Bob. I'll be your dungeon master for tonight's episode of Against the Giants. We couldn't cancel. We had to start a little later tonight, but we couldn't cancel because we couldn't let Curse of Strahd get ahead of us in episodes. So we're tied still, 7-7. This busy week for me personally. Had to move some things around, but we got the game in tonight. We're here. It's just about 9:15 on the East Coast. We're still looking to end about our normal time, so we're going to jump into the game very quickly tonight. But just real quick, any cool plans for our spring break? I know not everybody here is a teacher. Actually, it's just Jeff, I think. Jeff, you're the only non-teacher lumberjack.
I'm a retired teacher.
Current
But
lumberjack, yes.
yeah.
But any fun plans, Jeff?
No.
Okay.
Nothing. I haven't thought that far ahead.
It'll be business as usual.
Yeah, I guess.
Excellent.
Every week is spring break for me now.
That's true.
So.
I like that. One day I'll get there. Nate, what about you? What are you doing for spring break? Anything fun?
I am not doing much, but a tree fell in my yard, and so I am going to buy a chainsaw and chop up a tree.
It's going to do some actual lumberjacking.
I am going to do some actual lumberjacking. Love it.
It's not a metaphor. Wow.
No.
So yeah, that's not much though.
Spring break 26. Woo!
Yeah, it's get wild.
Nice. Tim, what do you got going on? I think we actually touched on this in the Curse of Strahd game. You're going all over creation.
No, not this year. It's pretty. I'm just going to a wedding in Ohio. Stephanie's going to pick me up on the way, so
Going to my homeland.
that's it. I got a
Enjoy.
wedding in Columbus.
It's a shame that you couldn't get that ride with Stefano.
There's always next time. I'm sure I'll find a
next
reason to
time.
get in a car with him.
Next time. What about you, Dasha?
I actually considered driving to Ohio, but decided to instead drive to Gettysburg, and my parents will drive from Ohio and meet me in Gettysburg because it's perfectly halfway. Well, approximately halfway, and we'll do some fun historical, nerdy excursions and things.
Spring break 26 in Gettysburg. Woo!
You're the second person I know going to Gettysburg next week. That's strange.
It's gonna be a party in Gettysburg. What can I say? You all should come.
Nice. John, what are you doing?
7 beers ago.
I'm doing
Nice, Jeff.
2 weeks of extremes. I'll be in Buffalo tomorrow night, and then I'm heading down to Miami on Tuesday.
Wow. Get your party out of the way, then you can head to Miami and just relax and chill.
Yeah, I was told if you do like a cold plunge and then go into the heat, it's really healthy. So I'm just doing it lifestyle wise.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Yeah, that's great. It's going to be two contrasting trips, I think. Are they you visiting people? Is it you know people in these areas, or?
Buffalo is my stepson's state championship hockey game. So I'm excited about that. And yeah, Miami is my wife's family, her sister is down there, the nice place. So time by the pool. But yeah, lots of family time.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. Chris?
I don't know what this thing is of which you speak. I don't have break.
Oh, you don't? Oh, never mind.
Not until the middle of April.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Here in Connecticut, they work us like slaves.
Oh man, Connecticut, get with the program here. Spring break needs to be now.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I'd actually rather have it in April if you ask me, because it's a little warmer. If you go someplace, it's a little warmer.
And you had a week in February. Don't complain. We worked right through it.
Oh yeah, we had snow days.
Wow, look at this. The contrast already just from state to state. New York to Connecticut. Well, I'll be here for the first week. I'm going away the second week. We're going to
You guys have 2 weeks?
Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Look out, everybody.
That's insane.
Yeah.
2 weeks?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
March
yeah.
break.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I decided to do a camp at our school. Actually, Dasha's working with me. We're doing a
I'll be doing
D&D. Yeah, we're doing a D&D club, essentially. That should be fun. We'll see.
I have my character ready.
Do you? Oh, you finished?
Pretty much.
Eroviel
His name is
Jr.
Heironimous.
Roviel Jr., her child.
Not really, though, right?
No.
Okay. We can make it canon if you want.
I don't know. It's a guy, actually. I made it a male elf.
Her son.
Her son. Yes.
Well, you know it's
We'll
going to be
talk about it.
canon.
We'll talk backstory.
You know it's going to really be canon this episode. Some things are going to hit the fan, and let's jump in right now. Last time we played, oh my God, was it crazy. You had a brutal encounter with these undead burrowing creatures. The party was led to a hidden sanctuary after that called the World Root. It was a sacred place protected by a lingering magic of a young sapling. Now stands in the wake of the roots of an ancient tree that once protected the area. You met the wardens of the World Root, a circle of furbolgs sworn to protect the last remnant of this power. The wardens revealed a grim truth to the party. Giants across the world are gathering, organizing, and being driven by something called the Divine Binding, an ancient safeguard placed by the gods. In some sort of Ragnarok-esque great crisis, the giants are basically the world's final reckoning. And roughly 4.5 years ago, coincidentally, an omen marked the beginning of this shift. The World Root tree that was there previously withered and died. The new sapling has taken root, but it's not strong enough to really hold back the demons of Old Ilmith to the north. And this timeline kind of aligns with your past actions in the Caves of Chaos, specifically the summoning of Corvus the Bloody, the Gargant of Nilissa. In a surprising turn, the stray cat had quietly followed the group for some time, turned into its true form, Magar the half-ogre shaman. Recognizing that you all are relatively good, I'll say, he vouched for you all before the wardens, stating that you've earned his trust. The wardens agreed that they are not agreed with you. They are not giants themselves, don't quite understand the divine binding. Magar will take you to the steading of the hill giants to confront Naznra, the hill giant chieftain, and whatever forces he has amassed here. This conversation, though, was interrupted by approaching creatures. The demons of Old Ilmith are here, and we're going to go right into combat because it's time to fight. All right, so I've got us on our Roll20. I'll share it with our... I don't have us on Roll20. I lied. We're going to be there in a minute. Here we are. You all see your tokens, I assume? Okay.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Where does it go? There it is. Okay, so there is the party. You were sitting and sharing stories and kind of, exchanging culture, we'll say, with the furbolg here. And this is Magar. He's in the center. You've got the furbolgs to the right. I did mark your friend, John, because I just had him as... he just became like a NPC you clung to, but Torin Barkshield, he's the one with the heart over him. I didn't actually intend for him to be a focus, but I see you like him a lot, so I figure we can delineate who he is.
Thank you.
Above is Halira. She's the warden's leader, and then, of course, the party is to the left. Eris, you rolled pretty high. You rolled an 18, but you know who rolled higher than you?
Mohawk.
The
Mohawk?
demons. No, the demons.
Demons. Oh,
Wait,
the
I rolled a
demons
20.
Well,
Oh.
oh well.
Oh, Sasori rolled a 20. Yeah. Sasori, you tied the demons. You can go first.
Can I let them go first?
I will allow that. Okay, let me just write you in here. Okay, great. All right,
Yep.
so we've got the order, by the way, just so we all know, would be the demons, then Sasori, Eris. Well, I should just give you the people you control. Sasori, Eris, Mohag, and then it looks like we've got... Nate, did you roll? I forget.
I rolled a 4.
A 4. Okay, so then you're going to go last. It'll be Erik, Heironimous... Skeggi, Erik, Heironimous, Barak. That's the end of the initiative order here. So let's start with the demons. From the branches and the roots and the vines twisting, you can see demons emerge. They are on the field. They're on the battle map, but it looks like they're just maybe out of your sight, and the world tree gives a little bit of sight here. So I'll just start moving them in, and you can see them. I'll describe them a bit to you as they begin their approach. You can look to the left, the right, and to the center. All right, so before you, from the brambles, are these creatures. There are smaller ones and bigger ones. The smaller ones look very much like a drowned goat, bloated, flies swarming around it. You see formation of like odd anatomy growing on it, like gills on the necks of the goats. Their horns are like mostly destroyed and broken off at this point, and they've got puncture wounds all over their bodies, maybe from past combats, not quite sure. The bigger ones look almost like maybe the bullywugs you saw down to the south, but far more demonic. They're larger, scalier. They look like they are built of solid muscle. They have eyes that look in each direction on top of their head, like a frog would, but ridges and sharp claws. And again, the sort of aquatic theme coming through here. And they approach. There are two larger creatures to the left and right, and to the center are the goat creatures, and there's two goats flanking the frogs to the left and right. So we'll start by moving them. They're going to move, probably double move, I think, at this point. I don't think there's a reason for them to stay where they are. Or to stay in that spot. So they're going to do it. The goats, though, will be leaping. So they're going to jump pretty high and get onto some of these rocks here. They're not necessarily like difficult terrain, but crossing over some of the bigger ones would require you to get on top of them. So they're going to do that, and these ones will go this way, and they seem to scale it pretty quickly. The frog creatures will move a little bit closer and get into position. And these goats will double move and get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can't just quite get to you, so they'll go close to you. Okay. They've double moved, all of them. Let's go to Sasori. You're next. Eris, you're on deck.
All right, I'm going to run up to the first goat creature and attack. I'm going to say, hold the line, and immediately leave the line. Oh, why am I moving Mohag? Go away, buddy. Okay.
Excellent.
And I'm going to swing at this goat creature here. Coming through. 16?
The goat creature, right?
Correct.
16 hits.
That's 10 slashing.
10 slashing, got it. Excellent. Okay, goat
Right.
creature number 1, 10 slashing. What kind of damage is it? Just if I forget, is it the
Magical slashing.
but it's not the poison, right?
No, that's coming through right now.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, that sat on 20 for a second. Dirty 20.
It does hit.
It's going to be 5 magical piercing, 10 poison, and sneak attack is 12. So that's total going to be 20, 30, 40, 37 damage.
Yeah, the poison doesn't seem to affect them, but the
Of
rest of it goes
course.
through because they're both magical. Now, John, 2 things. I need you to actually give me a Constitution saving throw. I should have done it at the start of your turn, but it's fine. Okay, 3, even
3.
with... Yeah, I don't think Barak's close enough to give you his ability here, but I think it wouldn't matter. So you're going to take 2. Let me see. I just want to count here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, John. It seems that the stench of these creatures is overwhelming, and you're going to end up taking a total of 18. It is necrotic damage. 18 necrotic damage. As these swarm your group, you feel overwhelmed by this rotting presence. All right.
All right, I'm trying to see if I can have that, because that's weird.
You can't have it. It's
Yeah.
not an attack.
It's not an attack. That sucks. All right, 18. Okay. And with the rest of my movement, I'm going to go back to the line. They can't take opportunity attacks.
Sure.
I guess I'll go like there. But man, and I'm going to say,
Mhm.
they really stink. It like death. It hurt me.
Eris
Plug
will
up
be
your-
up. Oh,
Plug
sorry,
up your
go
nose.
Oh,
up your
you
nose.
did that again?
ahead. So
It's
just
really
just
sorry.
mechanically, what you would recognize from this is that the closer you are to these creatures, the more of them there are. They do more damage. You'll So right now you received a bunch of damage, mostly from the ones in front of you and to the ones to the left of you. Is that where you're ending your turn right here?
Well, now that you say that, I want to go back a little more.
Go
Don't
for
get
it.
too close. They smell really bad.
Awesome.
Now I'm done.
Eris, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to do something, and then Bob, I'm going to text you a question.
Okay, and actually, Eris, why don't you give me a Constitution save as well?
Okay. For the stink.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Bob, this question might relate to that.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh my god.
1 second.
You saved though, Eris. So
Okay.
you're good to go. I see the 19. And while Eris or Dasha is texting,
Sorry.
that's okay. Magar will recognize that maybe these are, creatures he's seen before, and will relay that information that we need to spread out. Spread out! Get away from the creatures with the goat heads. And it'll be your turn, Dasha.
Okay. I'll listen to him. Bob, your answer to this question could affect what I do.
Yeah, I'm
Or I
looking
don't
at
know.
something.
Okay.
You still will be affected.
Okay. Cool. Then I'll do what I was told to do and spread out. I might try to attack this guy. Do I get the sense that the larger frog creatures are also emitting the stinky?
No, it's the
Or-
goats.
The goats. Okay.
Mhm. And he's pretty certain about it.
Okay. I imagine she was sitting on the ground with her staff. She's going to use her staff to help herself get up real quick, her quarterstaff, and launch herself at this guy and do some attacks with the quarterstaff. So, first attack, that's a nat 1. Second attack is a 23.
That hits.
Okay. So that is 7 bludgeoning damage. She's two-handed wielding this. And then I will use a key point to do some unarmed strikes.
Are your unarmed strikes, they're not magical weapons yet, right?
I believe they are because they're key empowered.
Double check, but yeah, okay. It might be. I'll write it down for now, and then we'll
Your
look it
unarmed
up.
strikes count as magical for the purpose of overcoming resistance and immunity. Yes.
Then there you go.
Great. So that's an 18 and a 17 to hit.
Yeah, they both hit.
9, 5.
9-5. Got it.
Working
Okay.
that 9 to 5.
Yeah, that's Eris.
What a way to make a living.
These creatures don't seem. They seem to. Obviously, the damage goes through, but they seem to be very bulky, very hefty. The damage is minor to them at this point.
What does it feel like when she hits it? Is it squishy like a frog?
No, much tougher than
Okay.
a frog. Slimy still, but their skin is definitely almost like armor, essentially.
Slimy. Okay, so she'll hit it with the quarterstaff, unarmed strike, and then she'll jump. I know she's not disengaging, but she'll jump back for just aesthetic purposes and like slowly wipe her quarterstaff on the grass to get the slime off.
Ew. Got it off. Nice. All right. And then you're landing there, correct? You're staying there, I mean, right? Dasha, you there? Sorry, you're muted. That's cool.
Sorry, I muted myself. Yes, I'm
No
staying there.
worries.
Next
All
to
right.
it, I'm ready.
Next up would be the Wardens. They're going to go. So the Wardens will jump in, and Clara will say the same thing, spread out, get away from these creatures. So the Wardens will all sort of like take a different spot to fight and start to head this way. I'll take the saving throws, though, for the Wardens, as many of them were within the range of the affected area, so I'll do that for them. While I'm doing that and doing their attacks, I will jump down to Skeggi. You can start taking your turn while I do their attacks on the right side here.
Okay. Is there any advantage? Are these rocks big enough to get me any height advantage at all, or are they just decorative?
They're low decorative. That's what I was saying. Like, they're not
Okay.
really. They don't cause any difficult terrain or
Okay.
anything like that. Yeah.
Okay. So
The
I
tree
want
itself is big enough, though, to hide behind.
to hide behind, but
Mhm.
I can't get on it.
Oh, on it.
Okay. Yeah. I just want to be able to shoot over
Aren't
people.
dwarves natural climbers? Come on.
We're natural sprinters. It's not quite
Sprinters.
the same.
I think you're good
okay.
at jumping too, right?
Sure, I can be good at jumping. You're going to have to toss me. So, is this the one that Sasori already pinked?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, let's start out by. You know what? I'm going to use my my bonus action to nail myself to the floor and utilize my, what is that called? The steady aim. I'm going to use steady aim.
Skeggi aim.
So that I get advantage on, and I'm going to shoot this guy. So I will get my sneak attack on him. So let me shoot him with advantage. Okay. And I don't remember how to do this, so I'm just going to roll it twice. Okay, so the first one's a 23. So I'm hitting him with a 23.
23 hits, yeah.
Okay. Okay, damage is going to be 15 on the sneak attack, and I can use my what's the name of it? I can use my Savage Attacker. Oh, that's a melee attack. That's only melee? Why do I have that? That sucks. Okay, once per turn I can reroll the piercing damage from an attack. Okay, so I'm going to reroll the piercing damage on the using my piercer feat. So that the piercing, so that's going to be roll 1d8. So that 3 becomes the 3 damage becomes 6 damage. So it's 6 plus 15 for a total of 21.
Very nice. 21. That will, and it's against the one that John hit, right?
Yes, the one that's already hurt.
Okay, so 21. That is beyond bloodied at this point. It looks like its rotting flesh is falling apart, and it's struggling to progress forward, but it's still alive.
Holy shit. Okay. That's it, because when I did steady aim, I don't get to move.
Right. Okay, next up would be Erik.
All right, let's get after these guys. I'm going to go for the same one that Eris is going for, this kind of big guy at the top left.
Mhm.
And I'm just going to attack him with a steady, easy guiding bolt, but at 3rd level.
Okay, great.
Keep it easy. Does a 9 hit? I assume not.
It does not. A 9 does not hit the goats.
That's okay.
No, the bigger ones, the frogs, right?
Yeah. Doesn't hit him either.
Doesn't hit him.
And then, can you just remind me, Bob, not for an action this turn, but they're demons, not undead, correct?
Well,
As far as we can know.
as far as you've been told, they're demons, so you would assume they maybe would be fiends as their type, but
Okay.
you haven't confirmed that.
Okay, noted. That'll be my turn.
Okay, great. And then it would go to Mohag, and just to be clear, so some of the wardens took some damage. I'm still calculating damage on the big frog, but the goat creatures that are in the front have taken some damage, and it seems like fire does not fully work against them. They may have resistance to it. We'll go to Mohag. He'll jump up and try to finish off the last goat. He's got to take a saving throw. Oh, I forgot. Skeggi and Erik, you also have to take saving throws as well for the Constitution.
Ooh, can do.
Start of
Do
your
I get
turns.
I have advantage versus poison. Does that apply?
It is not poison.
Okay.
It's necrotic.
13.
But you both pass either way.
Great.
Okay. And Mohag will do the same. Mohag fails, so Mohag's going to end up taking 17 before he even gets to go. And then he's going to charge in and swing at the creature. And Mohag, I think he hits, actually. Yeah,
Way to
he
go,
hits. He hits. Even though he rolled a 6, he hits. Mohag's pretty
Here we
pretty
go.
adept with that axe of his. And the damage here is... Great. Excellent. So it's halved because he doesn't do as much damage as he would, but that is enough to kill the first goat. And then he's going to use the rest of his movement to go closer towards the frog because he doesn't want to stay within the range either as much as he can. He'll go over to this side and finish right there next to Eris. And then we go to Heironimous and Barak and Malgar.
Hyro is going to fall back a bit. Does he have to make a save?
Yeah, you do. You need to make the save.
I hate saves.
Constitution.
An 11.
In 11. You fail. You're going to end up taking, because Mohag killed the other one, it's one less dice. 20 damage, though, necrotic.
Okay.
And then the rest of your turn?
So then he's going to come over there. He's going to cast Confusion. Over here. Oop.
Go for it.
On those three things.
Okay. And what's the saving throw for this?
Stand by. It's a 16 saving throw. Let me throw it up in chat for you. Wisdom save 16.
Wisdom of 16.
Display in VTT. There it is.
Okay.
Confusion.
I'll make the saves.
It's an enchantment effect.
All right, let's see. All right, so I think the big guy, the frog guy, yep, he passes. And the goats they're not that great. But I'll roll them. Okay, so the first one is going to get a nat 20, and that's going to pass. The second one's going to get a 10. That'll fail. So the frog and the first one closest to you passes. The farther one fails.
Okay.
And what does confusion do?
It's in the chat there. At the spell assaults to twist the minds. Each creature makes a wisdom save when I cast a spell. Affected target can't take actions and must roll a d10 at the start of each of its turns to determine its behavior.
Oh, gotcha, right. And then depending on what it gets, like it can't even
it does
move, can't
things.
attack, or attacks the thing that's closest to it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll put a little marker on it so we know that it's confused. And then we'll go and we'll remember that when it's his turn to go. All right.
Okay. I'm not going to send Cockroach in. I don't want it to get killed.
Okay. All right.
Just go over, hang up by me.
Okay, great. And then after that, we go to Barak.
All right.
Con save as well.
Awesome. So I really don't want to fail this, so I'm gonna use Tides of Chaos to grant advantage. Awesome. And I'll just roll it twice though. Ooh, would have been close. 22. Cool. So Bob, that should kick off the surge.
Okay. Which would be because you roll. Oh no, it's automatic when you do that, right?
Yeah, this is the one where it's automatic.
Gotcha. Do you want to roll it? Roll the D100.
Sure. Could I say that I ran up to where I was going to run before I did this? Or,
Yeah, you can move
no,
yourself.
I have to
Yeah.
do it at the beginning of my turn.
You don't. You had to do it because you wanted to. It had to be with the
Yeah.
saving throw. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. Yes,
Oh,
just
darn.
do it there. Yeah.
All right. Well, sorry everybody.
What'd you get?
58.
Do you have the chart?
I am pulling it up right now.
Okay, go for it. When you do that, you'll look it up and do it. But I'll just say the Constitution save. Obviously, a 22 succeeds. Good thing you used the advantage there. And the effect of this may help or hurt the group. Who knows?
It says for the next minute, any flammable object you touch that isn't being worn or carried by another creature bursts into flame.
Don't touch the tree.
Yeah, are any of them carrying torches or anything like that?
All of the wardens' spears are on fire. That's their thing. Remember?
Excellent. If one of them sticks a spear into one of these things and it's still on fire, I might just try and grab it. Like, I don't know, burst it into flame. But okay.
Okay.
I'll run up here. I'm trying to. And as I do that, I'm gonna quicken a spell.
Mhm.
And fire off a chaos / just odds and evens. Evens is guided bolt. All right, chaos bolt at this guy up here.
Okay, great.
Just at level 1.
The frog creature up to the north near Eris.
Yes. And it's going to deal 7 chaotic energy and 4 force energy.
Okay.
If that matters.
It does.
Okie doke.
So you blast the chaos energy out of you towards this frog, and it hits it and kind of blows itself back and bellows. It sees you now as a target too.
Excellent. And then I'm going to try and hit this goat twice. A 10.
Not quite.
Yeah, assumed. Bummer. Another 10. Oof.
That hurts.
Warming up.
Okay.
So that's it for me.
So far, just to give a couple of clarifying points. So the furbolgs came over here. This frog on the right side has taken now 27 damage from the furbolg. There's another one that's taken 27 down here. This is the goat. And then 14 to the one center of Kalira. And Barak, man, really wanted those to hit. But
oh yeah,
maybe next turn.
That would be great.
Magar is going to go next, and he'll take his saving throw. He does succeed as well, and he's going to move down away from the creatures towards Heironimous. Seems to like you, Heironimous. He's actually going on this side of you because he doesn't want to get closer to all the goats on this side. And he is going to cast Blight on this creature up here, the frog, up to the north where Eris is. Okay. All right, so it's a con save for that creature, and let me do that next. Ooh, it passes, so it's going to take half of the damage. All right. Here's the damage for Blight. So 34 damage halved would be 17. It takes 17 necrotic, and it goes through. All right.
Goodness gracious.
Next up, we've got top of the order, the demons, Sasori, Eris. All right, let's start with the goats. They're going to move in. Erik, Mohag. Oh, this one has to roll,
You gotta
doesn't
roll
it, Chris?
for that one. D10.
Is it a D10?
It's a D10. Roll it, and I'll tell you what happens.
Right.
9.
Creature can act and move normally.
Ah,
Ah,
Nice.
stupid spell.
That's a level 4 spell. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, it hurts.
okay.
Oh well.
Hey, you got 3 creatures. I mean, it just was bad luck.
Let's see, some goats. Let's go with the goat on Mohag. He rushes up to Mohag. The creature uses its barbed tail to attack him. And that's going to hit Mohag for a total of 9 damage, and Mohag needs to make a saving throw. And Mohag fails it. He is now poisoned. I'm going to give Mohag a poison condition. Mohag is not happy right now. Looks like he just got all of his hair cut off. He's sickened by that. And then we go to the other goats here. One on Erik Lavernus.
No.
Did you say no?
I just said no. The answer is
You were
no.
right. You were right. A 6 does not hit you.
Yeah, it doesn't hit.
Then we've got one on Barak. No, as Erik Lavernus said, no. A nat
That's right.
1 does not hit you. And then we've got 2 on our Kalira, the leader of the Wardens. We've got 1 hit, 1 miss, and she'll take her saving throw. Come on, Kalira. She passes. She's not poisoned. I'll do the ones that are on the right-hand side against the demons while you're all working in your next actions. But the frog creature is going to move or swing around here. And this one's going to stay here and fight. The frog creature against Eris. What's your armor class, Eris?
My AC is 14.
Okay. We got a claw first. $14, Eris.
So it hits.
And 11, the next one.
Okay. Misses.
And its bite. 14. Oh, man. Just barely hitting you both
Dang it.
times. So, 7 slashing from the first one and 17 from the bite. That's piercing.
Okay.
So, 24 in total.
Okay.
All right. And now, Eris, it'll be your turn. Give me a Constitution saving throw. There's 2 Constitution saving throws you need to give me now.
Okay.
I got skipped.
Oh, it's because I didn't write. I scratched you out. Sorry, Sasori. You go first. Eris, you can keep that save though.
I'd love to.
Sasori fell asleep.
Because I wrote you back in. I
got
had
it.
to squeeze you in. Yeah.
I'm confused on where to go, but I'm gonna see Barak handling all these little fodder here, and I'm gonna run in.
Give me a saving throw as well.
Yeah, I want to attempt to take a cloth or something and put it over my face. I experienced this the last turn, so maybe I figured it went through the nostrils, and I wanted to try to cover up my my nose somehow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not gonna work.
I'm still
Unfortunately,
gonna try.
Yeah, that's fine. You
All
can
right.
do it. You cover your mouth. You rush in. Give me 2 con saving throws.
Hey, a nat 20 and a 13.
Okay, you're very lucky. Those are passes. Good job.
Awesome. And I'm going to attack the one that's taken some damage, which I believe is this one here.
Mhm.
You go with Dagger of Venom first. Come on, roll 20. 15 to hit with the Dagger of Venom.
That hits.
All right, with my sneak attack. 4 piercing and 17, because you're saying the poison's not going through. So,
I gotcha.
Next one's a 13. Does that hit? I think it does, right? 12 hit before.
No, 13 does not hit.
Mm,
So
all
far, just 14 has hit, 13 has not, so it's pretty clear. 14 is the number.
Man, as soon as I get this poison damage thing, everything's immune to poison.
Yeah. John, when you said you saw me handling them, I was like, Barak's looking at his weapon because he just whiffed twice, so he's so glad he ran up.
Lightly caressing.
I didn't say you were handling them well.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I say, Barak, we must take these ones out quickly. They are very stinky.
Very stinky.
More stinky than the cheese from my hometown.
Indeed. Yes. Yeah, I wouldn't blame any of you for this stink. Hey.
Anything else, John? Was that the second attack a hit?
No, it was that was the 13.
Oh, that was the 13. Gotcha. Okay, never
Yeah.
mind. So that's the end of Sasori's turn. We'll jump down to Eris now. Eris, you actually only have to give me one. The bigger frog, now that you were closer to it, would prompt a check, but I don't think it's going to matter for you.
Can I keep that one save I'd had of 19?
Yes, you're good to go. No damage.
Okay. All right. This thing hurt me. I'm gonna hurt it right back with my same move. I am just trying to swing at it with my quarterstaff. Once. It's an 8. Twice. That's a 10. I will use another key point and do a couple unarmed strikes. 21 and 20.
21 and 20 hit.
So that's a 6 and a 9.
Okay, 6 and a 9. Got it.
And I'll, as I'm beating up on it, maybe when there's a break, I'll look over to Mohag and just yell, "Get up!"
I'm up. I just gonna puke.
She will gently whack him with her quarter staff, not in a way that will deal damage, but just to get him up. Because if he goes down, he's going to stay down, and she doesn't want that.
He's got his axe. He's like, it's so heavy now. What's going on here? All right, that's the end of your turn, right?
Yes.
Okay, it'll be the wardens. I started to roll some of them. They actually whiffed a ton this turn, but we did get a few damages here with the Kalira, so she's going to add in, let's see, it's going to end up being 13 damage onto the one ahead of her. That one is bloodied. And a couple more damages down to the frog creature on the right. And I'll add that in as well. Okay. And that's about it. And then we go to, it would be Skeggi, Erik,
All right.
Mohag, Hyro, Barak. So Skeggi, you're up now.
Okay. Of these goats, which ones have been damaged?
The one that's straight ahead of Kalira, the one that's in the
Okay.
center.
Okay, I don't know how good a shot I've got at that anyway. Eris, you look pretty beat up, don't you?
She's looking about halfway beat up.
Okay, all right.
Skeggi, you
Okay.
also need to give me a con save.
All right, just one?
It's one save, yeah.
13.
13 succeeds. You're good.
Okay.
I think Barak and I are pretty beat up too, but probably about half is for me.
Well, half for you is more than half for her.
What do
Okay,
you think?
all right. Barak, look to the frogs! Okay. I'm gonna, as I say that, I'm gonna put a bolt in this one.
Mm-hmm.
I will, rather than doing my, I'm just gonna stand my ground, and steady aim and shoot at this one with advantage.
There you go.
Okay, we got a crit.
To see.
Critical hit. Which one did
Yeah.
you attack again? The goat that's injured or the
This
frog?
one, no, the one that's on Barak here on the end.
Okay.
Okay, so on the base hit, I've got I've got 5 and 6 is 11. Then the sneak attack. Oh, I don't understand what.
Sneak attack's basically just double, so it did it for you there.
Okay.
Yeah, rolled
If you hold
46
your
twice.
cursor
Okay.
over the number, it shows you what dice rolled.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like there's so many things going on here that I don't know, and I've got multiple feats that complicate this.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay,
It re-rolled a piercer for the piercer, and it rolled a 1, so it's going to be the same. It'll be 18.
Oh, is that what that is?
So it re-rolled. So
Okay.
for the 1, so you're just going to take the damage as it is. So 18 plus 13 plus 11.
Okay, so 18 plus
Wow.
13 plus 11.
42?
Oh, I didn't realize your sneak attack is 4d6
Woo.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a full-time rogue, friend.
Nice.
There you go. Skeggi, I like that.
Wow.
But I
Skeggi,
definitely,
nice work.
I want Barrett to shift over to the frog thing because I can't hurt them.
Yeah, the frog ones have resistance, and these ones do not. So that one ends up taking 41. That bloodies it. It's actually pretty hurt. I'll put a little red dot over it. This one is also bloodied. Didn't do that when the warden hit it, but that's also bloodied. The 2 to the north. And then, let's see, what else we got here? Yeah, the other ones are, some of them are in various states of being hurt, like the frog obviously is hurt, but is not bloodied. A couple over here are hurt, but not bloodied quite yet. Okay. Skeggi, thank you. That was a great turn. Excellent work with that Skeggi aim. We'll go down to Erik Lavernus, then Mohag.
All right, I'm now convinced, based on the chronic damage, that they may be at least partially undead. We can try and get some of them. So I'm going to cast. I'm going to use a divine power, a channel of divinity. I'm sorry, channel divinity.
I like divine
to-
power.
You know, it's the same idea. To destroy, to turn undead.
Okay. Give me a con save first.
11.
11. Oof.
Not great.
Chris is over here creating the Death Star.
Yeah, I mean he's trying.
It is.
They look about as well drawn as the plans were. Jeez.
Yeah. 14 necrotic damage from the goat creature's stench.
Yikes.
Oh, could have been worse.
It could have been worse. Could have been better. Could have been worse.
Okay,
14
and turn undead.
Yeah.
How does it look when Erik Lavernus tries to turn undead?
For flavor, it looks like a wall of mirrors, like a carnival style house of mirrors surrounds him, and just reflects back their own images at them, with like slight changes, like not like quite all of mirrors style, but like just slight changes, as if it were looking at like infinite possibilities.
These creatures push on through the illusion. They are not undead.
Now we know for sure. Good to know.
They seem to like their reflection.
Well, at least they do.
All right. Staying where you are, or are you moving?
I'm gonna move away from them. I'm gonna back towards the center.
Okay.
Like that. And then as a bonus action, can I just summon my spiritual weapon?
Yeah, it's a bonus action. It's, yeah, you turn undead was not a spell, so you're good.
Yep. Cool.
They'll take an
That's
attack
all.
on you with the barbed tail as you leave.
Yeah, ignore that spiritual weapon roll. It's just showing up. It's not anything else.
Okay, they hit you 21 and 12 piercing damage, and I need a con save.
This is all bad.
This is bad.
Yeah, another low
Oh
con
my!
save.
You're also poisoned.
Good.
Are you sure they're not like distracted by all the mirrors? So
I was
like
gonna say,
you
there's a
just
lot of
get away?
mirrors. A lot of mirrors.
Wow, they're kicking your butt, Erik. Oh my god.
I'm having a tough time with these guys. That's okay. That's okay.
Mohag goes. He is unfortunately poisoned, so he's gonna have disadvantage on his attacks, but he's gonna give it a go anyway. He's gonna attack. I think he heard what Skeggi said about the frog, and he's gonna, he thought you were talking to him. He didn't know you were talking to.
Specifically
Barak,
said
so.
Barak, but that's okay.
He follows. He's taking the lead here.
doing the best he can. Come on, guys. Live me.
With a, oh my God, he hits. He got a 20 on his worst roll total, so he's gonna hit
Nice.
For-
That away.
total of 11 damage. And realizes that his weapon is not magical. And it's going to do half for 5. All right, but that's Mohag, and he is going to... Oh, he has to take a con save, actually, on his turn. And he does pass, thank goodness, because Mohag is reeling. He's going to go on the opposite... No, he's going to stay there because he's going to take attacks of opportunity. Okay, he stays there. And then we go to Barak, Hyro, then Barak.
All right, so Hyro. Oh. Yes, you can hear me. Okay, Hyro is going to test their fire resistance.
Ooh.
And he's going to throw a fireball.
What level?
That'll test the
Where?
resistance.
A level 3.
You're placing it where?
I think I could place it here. I'll place it there. Boop.
I'm sorry, what?
He can sculpt. He can sculpt, right?
Yep.
I can sculpt around 4 of you. But that's only 3 there, if I see right.
Yes.
You
you're
can
good.
get more than that, though. You can put it closer to here, like center it here, and you'll get a bunch of them.
I want to get... Well, that'd be too much. There would be 5 of my allies.
Oh, you can only do how many allies?
4.
4.
Oh, I thought Bob was trying to give you some DM advice.
Yeah, I could have
place it
gotten.
over
I could
there.
have gotten all these guys with it right there. I can't place. Yeah, so I can't because that would be too many people.
All right, so you're looking to get the 4 there.
I'm gonna get those 3 goats and that big thing there. Spells, fireball.
I like to think about what this is like for Barak, Sasori, and Kalira. Like, just flames swirling around them.
Oh my
all-
God, that's a lot of dice.
It's a great spell.
All right, so 25 damage. They're gonna get their save. It's DC
16?
Yikes.
16 dex save, and then whatever the resistances are. So
Okay, so the goats, we've got 1 failed and 2 pass. And then for the frogs, $21.
Lots of passing tonight. These guys
Yeah.
are ridiculous.
Mhm.
But they
Alright.
still
Hoping
take
to knock
half.
down the injured ones.
Bob got sick of us just wiping the floor with his other guys.
25. Don't worry. Listen, if you'll survive, you're going to be like, oh, it's experience. We're playing with experience points.
Yeah, we might make it 10% to the next level.
All right. 25, right, Heironimous?
Yeah.
Okay, so taking some damage all around here. We've got the frog creature is still not bloodied, but the goats, even with the saves on 2 of the goats, it's going to kill them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Kill
That
count.
was pretty big.
Big move.
Amazing.
Yeah,
I
that was pretty
needed
big.
that.
Okay, that's what I was going for,
You
friends.
can pick up a slag for me. Thank you.
Big move.
Okay. Yeah, that was good. That was very good. The 2 bloodied goats are dead, so that's 2 less dice that affect that check in the beginning. Just so you're aware, the more of them that are around, I think we said this, the more damage they do, so that's helpful. Now we go to Barak Helios, and Magar is last.
Excellent. Yeah. I am going to step over and swing away at this guy.
There we go.
Perfect.
Hey, one of them's gonna work, and I'm gonna smite at
Oh.
level 3.
Oh,
Do you get extra
bet you
dice if
are.
it's Fiend?
I don't think so. I think it has to be undead. I was
Only?
really hoping.
You're definitely not undead. In promise.
Tim knows.
I'm just double checking, but I'm pretty sure it's.
Okay.
Okay. Alrighty. Sorry about that. So I'll just roll the damage for that, and I'll get your smite damage in just a sec. I am one-handing it. So 18.
The same either way.
Oh wow, very cool. And oh, it is undead or fiends. Wow,
That's what I thought.
That's excellent. Okay.
What I thought.
So I am gonna do some smite damage here. Sorry, this is new.
Barak, the demon hunter.
What he was always meant to be.
46 smite damage?
You hold on. Wait. Hold on.
Stop.
Am I
Hold on.
10d8?
You may be
level
right.
3? Level
I just want to
3?
make sure we're clear. Yeah. So level 3. So it's
So
2
it
dice to
starts at
start.
2d8.
Yeah, 2 dice to start.
But it's
Level
3
up,
for you.
level up. Plus 1 for being undead. That's 5. Doubled with a
Right.
crit. 10 dice. Yeah. Oh.
So,
Wow.
Excellent.
Amazing.
So 46
Cool.
radiant damage?
Oh. The frog is bloodied.
Hell yes.
Hey!
Wow.
And I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith. Sorry, I know someone asked, but I kind of wasn't listening. At a quick glance at my friends Sasori and my newer friend Eris, you both look rough.
I look about halfway roughed up.
Rough. Halfway
All right,
rough.
well, I think Eris is in more dire straits, so I'm gonna cast goodness gracious, Shield of Faith.
Nice.
What does that
Mhm.
look like when you do that? her.
I definitely some yellowish radiant light. I think out of my hand, more or less.
It's
Okay.
a sun-shaped shield.
But yeah, that's what I was
Oh.
thinking. It's like you
Comes out
hurl
of
and
the, I like that. That's
Like a-
cooler. Yeah, it comes
a
out of the sun and the
pulsing-
shield.
You
Uh,
throw a
like-
sun at her?
And there's like
Yeah.
that's even way cooler. Yeah, like
and then it goes and turns
like an
into a shield.
ethereal like sun shield
rays.
that like lands in front of you and kind of adds to your. I like that.
Eris would
Would-
love that.
When you do that, you see her kind of like squint and do this. It's too bright for her. And then she'll like get used to it for a second and look at you and she'll nod and turn back to face the monster.
Excellent.
I love
you
it.
want to slide around so you can protect what's his face? I can
Mohag.
Oh, great idea.
You have
Yeah, I'll
plenty of
slide
movement,
around.
right? Yeah, you only move
Yeah.
5 feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
He only took one step.
Oh, excellent. I'll slide right there.
That's a
he's the-
+2 bonus, right, to AC, the shield
Yes.
faith?
Yep.
Amazing, thank you.
Of course.
Remember, that's concentration.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Bob,
Okay.
I didn't take any Constitution saving throw.
Oh, you did need it. Yeah, go ahead. You can do it.
There we go.
19. All
You're
right.
good. You're good, to go.
juju. Feels.
Magar sees this. Maybe if anybody's around him, Heironimous, or you're close by, you could see he smiles wide at the sight of Barak fighting back against these demons. And then he's gonna, while he's watching and enjoying that, he's gonna reach down into his spell pouch essentially, and take out. You can see like a spider, maybe like a, I don't know, like a what kind of spider is like Charlotte from Charlotte's Web. She's like a.
Black Widow?
Black Widow.
She's
yeah.
not a Black Widow, no.
No.
It's a different kind of story.
A barn spider, so she's something like that. I forget, but
A brown
nothing.
recluse.
A brown
Oh,
recluse.
that's a
That's it.
different
Those are
Thanks.
pretty poisonous.
Is she? No, that can't be it. She's not that. She's not
Definitely
poisonous
what
spider.
Charlotte from Charlotte Web is.
But he takes like a common spider from his hand, right, from his pouch, and he holds it. Very hard for him to do that because it's like his hands are so big, or his like fat fingers like grab into it.
An orb weaver,
I don't know. He takes out a
according to
spider.
Google.
He takes out a spider,
I
an
think-
8-legged creature, an
I
arachnid.
think we're
out of-
focusing on the wrong thing.
and he slowly like puts it up to his eye and like squishes it between his fingers, like getting all sticky and gummy. And then he turns his hands towards the right side of the battlefield, the right side that seems like it's struggling more, and a web pops up in the area, entrapping both the wardens and the furbolg, and the furbolg and the demons. And at first you might think, oh my god, he's trapping everybody in there, but the wardens are going to use begin to immediately start to use their flames to burrow away out of here. So they're going to move out on their turn. Next we go to, it would be the demons. So the demons have to make some saves from the web. Let me see here.
I like that.
Dexterity saving throws. You like that, Chris?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a fireball on them next.
Not on the web.
Web causes more damage.
Not on. Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Oh,
catches
cool.
on fire.
It's
Then
another
he'll
D6 or something like that.
he'll allow it. All right, so let's do the demons attacks. We got a bunch of attacks here. Bites, claw. Oof, these wardens. One warden goes down. Not your friend. Don't worry, he's fighting bravely in there. We got some goats. Oh, the goats are hitting too. Yep, goats are hitting. Okay. All right, so the goats strike with their barbed tails against the wardens. Wardens are dying. They're surrounded by webbing. We go to Sasori, then Eris. Oh, sorry. The one's over here now. I'll do one over here. Barak, one on Mohag.
Confused roll.
Good call. The last one will be the confused roll in case I whiff. Okay. Chris, I got a 6.
Rolling up. It is
So-
a creature doesn't move or take actions this turn.
Okay, so it's not going to move. It's going to stay there. It's confused. Barak, a 21 to hit you, and
Does not hit.
where's the other one? On Kalira, that's a 12, and that's not going to hit her. Okay, great. So those goats go, and the frog here will go on Barak.
Just let me know if it hits.
What's your AC? 22?
Yep.
Whiffs completely. 8, 18, 19, no hits.
Excellent.
Okay, you're up. Sorry, Eris. Sasori and Eris, you're up. Sasori,
All
then
right.
Eris.
So looking over at the creatures in the web here, they look like they're like. What does it look like to me?
It looks like spider webbing, like a classic Frodo caught in Shelob's, webbing. The creatures decided to opt to try to kill the creatures that were in there, so they didn't move, but they're in the webbing.
But they're still like swinging and attacking and doing stuff.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm gonna say,
They're essentially restrained, like game mechanics wise.
yeah, Torin, I'm coming, and I'm gonna jump in, and when I do that, I'm gonna say, let me get in there first, and I'm gonna go around so this guy doesn't attack me. And then I'll move in right there with a nice leap. And as I go to attack it, I'm going to say, I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me.
Give me two things: con save for the start of your turn, and dex save for entering the webbing.
All right, well, let's start with the con.
I mean, do they speak common? Do they react to this excellent burn? Love it.
I
You
fail the
take 10
con save.
10 necrotic damage from the goats,
Got it.
and then the webbing roll.
I did dexterity 15, I think it was. I got to go back to the other page. 15 dex save. Yep.
Let's see, does a 15 pass here? It does. It does pass narrowly. Okay.
And now I'm going to start rolling. Dagger of Venom. That's a 19 to hit.
Mhm.
Does this thing take poison damage?
Does not.
Of course not. All right, so that's 17 damage, and then I'm gonna use my longsword.
21 hits.
21 hits. So there's another 6 damage, and then I am going to use my action surge and use an additional action to attack again.
Jeez.
I'm going to do with my Dagger of Venom. Seems to be getting better damage. That's a 14.
14 doesn't hit the frogs.
All right, cool. And that's everything. That's bonus action, action surge.
Am I crazy? You get... Oh, you only get one attack. You're right.
It says you get an additional action, right? So
yeah,
I don't.
So it's the
yeah.
attack action, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So
But
Sasori,
doesn't- Oh, you're not a high enough level fighter. to
he's
get
not
a
high
second.
enough level fighter to get the extra
I
attack
see.
yet.
Okay.
But he goes in, weaves between the webbing, gets in there and stabs this frog creature, shanks the frog for 17 damage, and then yeah, maybe you are stuck in there with it. I don't know. We'll find out. Next up would be Eris, then the Wardens. Eris, your turn if you're maybe
Eris
muted.
yes, Eris is going to keep attacking the guy she's been attacking. Maybe take him down a few more hit points. I was gonna maybe try to climb up him, but he's slimy.
He's slimy.
She's not gonna try to climb up him. Maybe she'll try to like crouch down under him and like use her quarterstaff to like hit him in his soft underbelly. Maybe, I don't know. Let's try this quarterstaff attack.
His slad nads.
Slad
Yeah.
nads.
17, and second attack is a 13. I think just the 17 hits, right?
The 17 hits.
That would be 11 bludgeoning damage, and I will use another key point for some unarmed strikes. 1, 2, 14 and a 15.
Sweet.
7.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were calling out damage. I was like, sweet. 14, 15? Yeah.
Oh, no.
They do not hit.
Those did not hit. Okay, all right.
Okay.
So never mind. Ignore
So
that
the total
damage.
damage you did was 11?
Just 11 then. Yeah,
All right.
that is it for me. I'm gonna stay where I am and keep hacking away at this guy.
Okay. Also, you needed to give me a con save for the 2 goats that are there. Actually, there's 3, aren't there? Nope, 2.
All right, here it is. Maybe 7.
Okay. Not terrible. Only 2, so still 10. 10 damage. Necrotic.
Okay.
All right. And then we go to, it would be the Wardens. I already did some of the Wardens' actions here. So this Warden passed his save and started to run away and actually got out. The other Wardens are choosing to, well, yeah, they're going to leave and, no, they'll stay and fight. Let's do the fight here. They'll stay and fight. We got 1 attack of opportunity coming on that Warden, and then I'll do the rest of their attacks right now. All right, so... D&D Beyond is slow, I feel like, tonight. Does anybody else feeling that
Yeah,
way?
I think it's going very slowly.
Okay. I'll look at the damage in a second, but for right now, just know that the Wardens are in a fight for their life, stuck in the webbing. And then we'll go to, it'll be Skeggi. You're up next.
Okay.
And I think you have to give me a save for 3 goats, yeah.
Okay. 11.
Yeah, that's going to fail, but it
Okay.
is, and it's necrotic damage, so the poison doesn't, resistance
Right.
doesn't help it. But you get less than Eris did with 3 dice, so
Okay.
8.
All right. All right. Duly noted. Okay. I'm gonna steady aim and I'm gonna shoot this one right here.
The goat.
Love it.
Gotcha.
Okay. So
Oh,
rolling
20.
twice for advantage. First roll, second roll. 15.
15 hits the goat.
18 damage.
18.
Get him done.
Nice. 18 damage to the closer goat. And then we go to Erik Lavernus.
I'm going to try and use my spiritual weapon to actually do some damage this time.
Mhm.
I want to attack the big guy that we are all kind of jumping at. I'm going to move up a little bit and try and let's see if we can actually hit him. Spiritual weapon. Let's see. Does a 21 hit?
21 connects, yeah.
All right. Heck yeah. Now we're making progress. Let's go. For a brisk 11 damage.
Where do you want the spiritual weapon?
Okay. Can I just like put like right next to him? And you know,
Yeah.
for flavor purposes, it looks like a spear because we're big on spears this week in Strahd, and now Keep
are
the
we?
Borderlands also. We are big on spears. This spear doesn't talk to me, but instead of a like metal tip, it is a like piece of jagged glass, similar to a mirror.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's a spiritual weapon?
That's it. You
A
got it.
spiritual weapon?
A spiritual weapon.
Wow, it's like totally not visible, I'm sure, by
I can
anybody's
see it.
eyeballs,
It
but
looks
look at that.
Piece of toothpick, yeah.
It's not, it's like, it's actually a broken spear, but like, it's so tiny. Okay, there we go. That there. So like right here, right? That's where you want it?
That's perfect.
It's like a 30-foot
It-
spear.
It's like,
My
Like,
God.
it's so thin, though. All right. What was the damage? 11?
Yeah, 11. I think it's radiant damage from spiritual weapons.
Yeah, or it's something they're not immune to, don't worry. So,
Great.
okay, let's do it.
Uh,
Let's finish it up here.
Are fiends not vulnerable to radiant?
Oh, it's
no.
force damage. It's not radiant. Doesn't matter.
They're yeah, it's something they're not. It's force or yeah, it's force. But either way, they're not. They don't seem to be. Let's go to after Erik. It would be Mohag and then Hyro. Mohag will take his attack on the frog as well, with disadvantage. He still hits, and does 7 reduced to 3. Let me just check the HP on this thing.
Low.
It's dead.
Should be low.
It's
There it
dead.
is.
Let's go.
Mohag is stealing all the kills.
That's
It's
fine.
insane.
Unbelievable,
closer.
Mohag.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. All right, next up would be Hyro, Barak, and Magar.
Hyro turns his attention to the right side of the battlefield now, and he's gonna throw a fireball over there. He's
Now.
gonna sculpt it around. 1, 2, 3.
You
Although
probably
you-
can.
Yeah, I can. It just says it says creatures I can see.
Yeah, you can. And yes, exactly. Just, yeah, 100%. Yeah, that would do it. You eliminate the one down to the south, and you can do
Yeah.
the 4, especially John and his friend, Orin.
Yeah. So I'll throw it there, and I'll get that 1, 2, 3 goats and the big thing.
Love it.
And
Okay. Saving throws for the goats
Hyro
and the big thing.
fireball. Boop.
The frog fails with a 10.
It did not
Whee!
roll. Let's see. Cast on
And you said the
BTT.
the web
Works.
helps you?
Yeah, web. If they're stuck in the web, they take an additional 2d4.
Nice.
Cool.
But it burns away the web.
Yeah.
The web is gone.
It burns away in one round, so it takes one round to go away.
So it's an additional 5. So, oh man, I rolled a 30 the second time by accident. So 25 plus 5.
Only one goat succeeded.
Let's go.
He's the goat.
So it's
Yeah, let's-
30 total then, right?
Yeah.
That's the Heironimous we know and love.
This is big. This is big. So 30 total. It doesn't all go through because they're, resistant, but that's still really good overall damage. You're gonna bloody a few of these. Okay. And
Burn, Hyro, burn.
this one dies
Yes.
to the right. Okay.
Hyro feels powerful.
Bloodied. Okay. All right. Is that it, Hyro?
That's all.
Okay. Next up, it would be Barak and then Magar.
I'm gonna swing at this guy. Here we go.
Dude,
Excellent. I am gonna smite on the first one. Level 2. So
Or
that'll
48.
be 48. So 11 smite damage plus 9, so 20 damage to the guy right below me for the first hit.
Mhm.
And bummer, 6 damage for the second.
He's bloodied, but not dead. Okay. Nice work.
Hammer. It's
Just enough
Little
for
soft.
Mohawk. Mohawk's gonna steal it. Don't
He
worry.
is totally going to steal it.
absolutely.
Magar
should I
casts
set him up?
Blight.
You knock him down, Mohag.
Magar comes up and casts Blight on the larger frog that's remaining and does a total of 37 damage to it, and it failed its saving throw. So it takes the
Ooh.
full 37. This one is now bloodied.
Nice.
Bagar.
Okay, next up, we go to top of the order of the demons. Sasori, you're going to get hit here.
Right.
Not hit. You're going to get attacked. Shouldn't say that. 21.
That'll do it.
You take 16 piercing damage from the bite and the claws. First claw is a 12 that misses you.
Yep.
Second claw is a 21 that hits you again for 14. So you took 30 this round.
Okay, so I'm gonna have that first 17. I think
16.
I'm still gonna go. I think I'm still
yeah.
gonna go down. 15 it was.
It was 16 and 14, so 30. So you have 16 to 8. You take 22.
I got a couple more hit points left.
Oh, you do. Very nice.
That half was huge. I had
How many you have left?
27. I had 27, right? And you said I just took 22.
Yeah, so you have 5 left.
Yep.
Very nice.
Well done.
All right, Sasori, it's your turn. Give me a con save to start your turn. This is where
You guys are against Dicey.
And the stench.
the stench. If you fit, yeah, I actually need 2. I need 2 saving throws here.
All right.
Okay.
A 16.
That's big. That's the damage one. Okay, you're good. You're good as
Woof.
you're good as gold here. That could have been real dicey if you had it'd been 2d6 damage because there's 2 goats in the area.
Yep. Holding on by my skin of my chinny chin chin.
What do you got?
No, too many goat puns. All right. In an attempt to get away from one of the bloodied ones, I'm gonna swing around over to my buddy, and I'm gonna give him a nice little look and say, "Got it." Why am I going Scottish? I don't know. Sorry, Skeggi. I've been spending too much time with you.
You're
Great
picking up a
fighting.
dwarvish accent.
Yeah. Oh, are you ready to see the stabby? And look closely. First you take your knife, and then you stab. And that'll hit. Sweet.
Does 24.
Just gonna roll all of it in the sake of time. Ugh. All right, 17. Does a 15 hit with the second attack?
15 does not.
Yikes. These guys are big. All right, so 17 damage. That's been a number for me tonight. I gotta go play that.
17. Okay, next
I'm
up.
also going.
Oh, you're going to run?
I
Oh,
was
towards Torin?
No, I mean I'm right next to him now.
Hell yeah.
I'm not going to abandon him. That's not within my character. I screwed up. I shouldn't have done the second attack. I should have taken second win with my bonus action. But whatever. Oh well. I'm still learning fighter. Let's go. I'm here.
Okay. Dasha,
I think I'll attack the non-bloodied goat right here.
go for it. The confused
that-
one?
Oh, do I not want to? If I touch
don't
it,
know.
does the confusion go away?
No, I don't think so.
Pyro?
No. Okay.
No, it's like a charm.
10 minutes.
It might be.
It's my concentration.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and me attacking it won't break it. Okay,
It
then
will
yeah,
not.
I'll attack this one. I want to try to bloody it up too. A little bit. Okay. Quarterstaff again. 2 attacks. 23 and a 15.
Give me your con save as well before you do another
Yes, actually. 9.
one. Okay, so you are going to take some damage before you go.
Uh-huh.
6.
Okay. Still up. Still up.
Still kicking.
Still kicking. So the 23 and the 15 both hit?
Yes, they both hit.
Amazing. So that'll be an 11 and a 6. And I'm going to stop there because I only have 1 key point remaining and I want to save that for an emergency.
Okay. The wardens go. Kalira kills the one last goat that's here. And she's good. The other wardens will go, and I'm just rolling their saves. Okay, it looks like a couple of them are going to take some damage from the one goat. Okay. All right, and then I'll do their attacks. They've got, I think, 3 of them are going to focus on the goat, and 1, your friend Torin and you will take down the frog. So I'll do theirs while we're rolling. Skeggi, you're up.
Okay, I will put another bolt in
Con
that
save
guy's-
too, just to start.
Con save.
Yep,
Con
mhm.
save.
The fun con save.
13.
13 succeeds.
Okay, so I'm gonna shoot him with advantage. And 17 is the better hit
You hit.
for 22.
Holy moly.
Jeez.
And I can re-roll the 2.
Don't even worry about the one that's
Okay.
here, right? The injured one?
Mm-hmm.
Dead.
Yeah, the one that's 10 feet from me, yeah.
Dead.
Okay.
All right. Nice job, Skeggi. Anything else? You staying where you are? You're moving?
I steady aim, so I can't move.
Oh, right. Skeggi aim. Erik, Mohag, Hyro.
You already know. I'm going to, because the weapon is already cast spiritual weapon, I can use it and it doesn't count as a spell, right? It already exists. I can do other spells.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I?
I think it's
shift
just a
it?
bonus action to move it on your turn or something like that.
Yeah. Can I move it over towards the last one standing, the big frog one over
It can
here?
only go 20 feet, but I think...
That feels
Let's
like
see. So it had to be here in this square to attack the creature. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Won't get there. No.
Yeah. Okay. Well then, instead of that, we're gonna stick with a rusty, trusty guiding bolt and give everyone else advantage.
Do you want it to go here for this goat, though? It can reach that goat.
Oh, I didn't even see that one behind the lightning there. Yeah, that's perfect. Actually, we'll do
Yeah.
that goat.
And then guiding bolt here, though?
Yes, if I can do both.
You can.
So if it's
Mhm.
spiritual weapon 13 on the goat, is that it? I don't think
Does
so.
not.
Okay. Boy, we are
And then
just
on the-
suffering tonight.
Just to let you know, Erik Lavernus, you do have to give me a con save for one goat that was remaining.
Mhm.
And you're not going to hit with the guiding bolt with a 13, so unfortunately that misses. This goat here on this side is dead. The fire, the wardens killed it.
17 on the con save.
Okay.
I can't
good.
do any damage, but I'm taking minimal. It's okay.
You're taking minimal, yeah. And I wanted to give John just a heads up. So Torin is going to be the one attacking the frog, so I'm going to do his attacks separate just so you can see him.
Okay.
And he saw your heroism running into the web, and he said, "You're brave. Fight like this, though." And he takes his spear and shows you a little maneuver, kind of gets like fancy footwork, kind of like this, and stabs upwards towards the gut. And he misses with the 13.
Nice.
That's how it's
Second attack. 22. He says, "Always keep him guessing." 19 damage. Not bad.
for the Erik that went to school of
That was a
fighting.
feint. The
Always
first
keep
was-
him guessing. All right, let's go to Hyro, Barak, Mogar. Mohag, I should say. Mohag. Mohag will do his attack here, but you can go ahead. Hyro.
Hyro's gonna just firebolt.
Mohag does connect on this goat here for 4 damage. Looks like he's going to vomit. And Hyro, where's your
There you go,
firebolt
buddy.
going?
The big thing up there. So,
Okay.
quick question, Bob. I'm trying to drag like artwork into the game. Is there like a lock on us doing that?
I don't know. I don't
I'm
know
trying
that
to drag
players
it-
can do that, actually.
A spear token over? I know in my game they can, and I have like a fireball token that I made.
Okay. I'll have to check. I have no
At some
idea.
point, let's figure that out so I can drag.
Okay.
This in. So, firebolt coming in for the big boy. Oh,
There we go.
Oh,
Crit.
let's go back to that.
Crit happens.
Firebolt.
4d10.
This should roll it, right? Yeah, look at that.
wow,
That is,
big roll.
29.
So it'll half to 14, but that's still really good.
Still big damage.
Let me just check their hit points. Chris, 1 more hit point than was needed. You did. It's dead. You did
Hyro.
1. I phrased that like Yoda there, but 1 more. You did 1 more hit point than it had.
You're still doing it.
You did it. That's the important thing. Doesn't matter how he talks about it. You did it.
Did
1
it?
more
You
hit point
did.
you did hit with it. You had.
Did you one more hit point? Did you
Size
one hit
matters
point more?
not.
There is
Even
no
a little
try.
rock gnome could do this. Excellent.
Seagull, stop it now.
The confused one is not going to act. It's just going to die. It's dying. So I'm going to just take it off the board. The combat is over.
At this point, somebody looks around and notices at the beginning of the fight, Skeggi was sitting on this rock that's about the size of a watermelon. Skeggi is still sitting on that same rock as he sets the butt of his crossbow down and
Hey.
looks around and goes, "All right, that'll do."
Eris looks over at you still sitting on your rock and wipes the slime off her forehead and just like shakes it off her hand to the ground.
To be fair, he's an old man, and it's easy to aim when you get your knee up there. And good, excellent job, everybody. Magar looks at you. He is happy that you obviously helped them, but like a dejected look over his face. He looks to Kalira, and he says, "We need to move quickly. Assemble more wardens while I'm gone. We need to leave now." He looks at all of you. "You can rest on the way, but we need to get a head start if we expect to get to the steading by nightfall tomorrow."
But my
like an
sap.
hour.
When we
All
get
right.
on the trail, we'll rest. But we'll be burning daylight.
What time of day is it?
Okay.
It was nighttime when, midday when you approached. I think literally like the afternoon, we said.
Okay, so we've got
So-
a few hours of daylight left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there
And
like
if you-
then.
any gashes, wounds, bleeding marks on that tree? I need some of that sap. That sap is still top of my mind.
Kalira looks at the rest of the wardens. A couple of the wardens are mourning the loss of one of their own. He fell in battle. But Torin will come over and look at her and I think they've earned it. And he goes over towards the tree and will draw a little bit of the sap that you can see coming out of some of the, maybe there's already like a little nodule that they've drilled into. And we'll take a little sample of the sap for you. You can fill up one of your vials with it.
That's all I need.
Yeah.
Give me that good. I'll tuck it deep into the folds of my robe.
Barrack's a little worried about how much his friend needs this substance.
Look, man.
Yeah.
You've got your god. I've got my sap.
Now, am I correct? This is the first that we've heard of Erik needing any sort of like sap or he hasn't even explained it to you all. I think it's just he asked for it or he was going for it when the combat started with the wardens, right?
Yeah, but he's been
Right.
collecting weird things for a long time, so it doesn't seem like super out there. Weren't you like getting a trinket from a bunch of bodies at one like you? Am I mixing up? Am I mixing
Eric's
up
doing that.
campaigns?
I've been doing that in Strahd for sure.
Okay, maybe I'm
Did
mixing
Darius
campaigns.
tell you to get sap?
Yeah, but we don't know that.
Yeah, are
We
you
don't know that
Dasha
yet,
asking
but-
me, or are you Eris
I just
asking me?
assumed
I'm
this is
Dasha
some weird
asking.
human
Oh
thing.
yeah, then Dasha, yes, he did ask me.
I felt like I haven't seen Erik like push that hard for something that's not much in his nature. It stood out to Barak for sure. And Barak turns and puts a hand on Mohag and gives him 5 lay on hands to stop the poison.
Yeah, he's like retching
Oh,
over on
yeah,
the side
I
of the
poisoned
battle.
too. And I cure wounds myself to stop the poison.
Normally,
Oh.
normally in if you battle like this where you've won, he slayed a huge demon, he would certainly be bragging about it, and he's just like I said, just retching over by the rocks. I hope these rocks weren't sentimental.
Or sacred.
That's a
Sasori's
great
just
sight.
off in the corner coughing up blood, but also practicing the move that Torin taught him.
Yeah.
So I'm just like taking my dagger and doing that same little lunge move over it. Every time I kind of like, it hurts. It hurts.
Well, Torin is happy that you fought alongside him. Kalira certainly. Again, they can't leave this place, so they're going to bid you farewell. Magar will take you the rest of the way.
Excellent.
And I think at this point, the camera will kind of fade out, looking like kind of rising up from the tangled giant roots of the former world tree. And it'll go skyward. And you can see mountains in the distance, the dark land of Old Ilmith to the north and to the west. Maybe deep in the mountains, you can see smoke rising from a large hill giant steading that we'll get to when we come back from break. 3 weeks, everybody. We'll be back and ready to go and take on the steading of the hill giant chief,
Oh, boy.
Nosnra. All right. Until then, though, we'll see you all on the tabletop. Have a good night, everybody.
Night, everyone.
Night.
Right.